I might have to start, like, I've got the capture set up. That's the important part. It should be. But started doing stuff pretty much immediately. Rather than just going to, like, a menu.
Since before time, whenever our explorers were lost, they would look to the forever star to find their way home. Now, a great darkness has found us. The war-mongering Zootopans sought to extinguish our light. In a desperate bid to defend our beloved home, we committed everything we had. Yet, the cold malice of Admiral Voltan couldn't be stopped. The battle was lost. I knew what I had to do. Where our only hope lies. I, Princess Euphora, last remaining regent of our people, will lead us to the Forever Star. Those of us who survived that day lost everything. But this is not our end. We will survive. Because together, we will keep hope alive.
Hunt them down. No survivors.
Alright, so right off the bat, liking the vibes. Message from the developers. Hi there, Spacefarer. We wanted to say a big thank you for downloading Jumplight Odyssey and taking the time to explore our demo. Our Starship adventure is still quite early in development. As such, the demo is just a small slice of what's to come. Current build does have some rough edges, bugs, incomplete features, etc. Regardless, we hope it demonstrates not only our vision for this game, but the passion, care, and heart we are pouring into the unique experience we are crafting for you. Our early access launch is not too far away. Hey, so if you'll also see the potential in what we're building, the best way to support us and stay up to date is to wishlist it and follow Jumplight Odyssey on Steam. Thank you for coming aboard the SDF of Catalina. We can't wait to share the next chapters of Jumplight Odyssey with you. Enjoy your journey through the stars. Enjoy your journey among the stars. League of Geeks. This company is I'm mostly familiar with from Armello. I'd say might have streamed that once at some point, or at least considered it. I guess we get into the demo. Oh, so you'll be able to do custom games as well as other chapters. So, maybe some sandboxy kind of stuff later in development. At least, partway through. But yeah, the only option is Euphoria's Journey. Only at this point in time for this demo. Jump complete, Captain. Also says incoming. Still in the Regency, the sensors indicate the Zootopian fleet isn't far behind its weight. Pleiades, he's is lost, but we're still here. We must keep moving. Status report. Bridge is the command center of your ship. Use your camera to survey it. Use WASD or click and drag to move your camera. Use figure I'd update the stream title real quick. Use Q and E or click and drag to with the middle mouse button, and to rotate your camera. Use it. You can also use it to zoom the camera. CF Catalina now reports damage to multiple hull decks, awaiting your orders, Captain. The starship, the SCF Catalina, is comprised of multiple decks. It makes it use up or control plus middle mouse button to transition to a higher deck. But we're already on the highest deck, so we've got to visit the promenade, the quarter deck, the flight deck, the lower deck, and the engine room. Give me a second to think. Of course, Princess, I mean a Captain. Time can be paused at any point. Use spacebar to pause time. Injuries reported ship-wide, Captain. When a crew member's health drops too low, they become wounded. Wounded crew lose morale and reduce movement speed. Search your starship for wounded crew highlighted in yellow and select them for more information. And use the right mouse button to unselect a character. Alright, so we've got a couple wounded people down here. So the crew are wounded, some are just scared. I have individual reports for your inspection. Crew reports are organized into two tabs. The emotional state and status is affecting any character shown under the status tab. Click on the tab to browse its contents. Emotional state stressed. Be right back. Need to use the bathroom real quick. He's stressed, wounded, on duty, on high alert, and helmeted. I'll file all crew reports in the manifest. Manifest catalogs your entire crew with the character selected. Click the manifest button to access it. Here we can just quickly see everyone who's wounded or bruised or whatnot. And we lower the alert level, Captain. You have time before the Zootopian Our open fleet is upon us again. Let's give our people a chance to calm their nerves. Alert levels determine the protocol of the ship. This influences each crew member's behavior as well as their emotional state. Click on the current alert level to change it. Oh, there we go. Green alert, all clear. Unpause to let your actions play out. Stand down from battle stations. Wounded crew, new report to medbay. When doing much good, medbay is offline. We need to get back on the power grid. Build mode allows you to plan new constructions for your crew to build. I'll click the mode button to change modes. Click an existing room to edit it. The medbay requires a new power switch in order to connect it to the power grid. Click Add New Object to browse objects that may be added to this room. A power switch must be placed on a wall and cannot be placed upon a structural pillar. Put it right there. You've received your plan, Captain. Work starts on your order. Plan must be confirmed before your crew begins construction. Click and hold build to confirm your changes. Build site designated, Captain, and awaiting resources. Once construction is confirmed, the requested resources are hauled to build site. In this case, metal and plastic are required to build your power switch. These have now been deducted from your resources, from your resource stores. Those shown at the top of the screen. Use the left mouse button to select your power switch for further information. Orders received, hauling metal and plastic make across the ship at the double. We could use some extra suppliers. Notice, Captain, this stuff is heavy. Each division member belongs to each crew member belongs to a division which determines their duties. So the supply division forms ship-wide hauling to move resources throughout the ship. Transferring more characters into the supply division will result in resources moving between rooms more efficiently. Like a marine scientist or engineer navigate to their actions tab, then select transfer to reassign that crew member into the supply division. Find somebody that transfer to supply division. I won't let you down, Captain. Suppliers are hauling resources from across the ship. Press it as bracket to speed up time. And consider restoring resources in a cargo hold to stage them for future construction and await hauling. Don't tell me I managed to put it somewhere where they can't access or something. Okay, good. Resources delivered over to you, engineers. After resources have been hauled to a build site, construction is performed by engineers. Sharps will raise to indicate that an engineer can perform their work. Okay. Looks like the power switch that took you long enough. Our engineers can only get it to work once resources have been delivered. Sure. Well, guess that was just to tell me the engineers are now working, but they're already done. Captain Medby reports that ours are running low on metagel. Are scientists is working the metagel centrifuges? Scientists need biomass to synthesize metagel. No, but supplies are dwindling. We should secure a steady supply of native biomass by building a greenhouse. Insert new rooms to expand the capabilities of the ship. Build a new room. Enter. Okay, I assume this is where most of the empty space is. Build new room. Enter or build mode and click create new room. Then select greenhouse. Those from the available rooms. Selected, hold where you wish to place your new room and move your mouse to draw its dimensions. To reduce its dimensions, draw back over the room the same way to subtract from it. Press escape to confirm the dimensions of the new room. And what happened to the lights? Power grid has been disrupted throughout the ship. You'll need to build and maintain power switches in every room to restore power, water, and gravity. This is apparently invalid plan for this room. I've got to make sure that it doesn't obstruct either of these things, apparently. Then I need a door. And a power switch. We should add an oxygen generator. Crew will appreciate being able to breathe. It creates oxygen for 10 personnel. Now that the greenhouse is livable, let's add some biomass crops. They will supply us with an ongoing source of biomass. We get as you get used to the smell. Right now, we've just got to build that. The Zootopian fleet will soon come for us as Captain. We must jump again before we are caught. Bring up our journey. The journey string, those green tracks your voyage from Pleiades. he's in the proximity of the Zotopan fleet that pursues you. You open the journey, our destination is the Forever Star. Our course is up to you. We can plot a jump to any star system within jump range. The Zotopan fleet, he lies still for now. Now I'll report any movement. The starship is equipped with a Jumplight core, are capable of holding and releasing Jumplight in order to transport the ship vast distances. Jumplight must be captured before each jump. The more Jumplight that your Jumplight core can hold, the further your jump range. And use left mouse button to select a star system within jump range, then click target for jump to target it. Be warned, the Jumplight core releases all excess Jumplight when performing a jump. You've got Ringed Giant, Barren World, and Barren World. Gonna have to save up some Jumplight regardless. So maybe we go for the closer one. Course laid in. Scientists commence Jumplight capture. Our fate now depends on Jumplight. Are our Jumplight calculators still intact? One Jumplight calculator was lost when our engine room took a hit. The other is intact, but it ain't working. Do you mind taking a look? It beats me. Objects must be activated in order to function. Objects that go offline if they sustain too much damage or lose access to the power or water they need. You need left click on your Jumplight calculator. Or navigate to the Actions tab and select Activate. Nice work, Captain. I never would have thought of that. Oh, you mean just turning it on? With the Jumplight calculator online, our scientists will be able to capture Jumplight. Advanced data that indicates a wreckage nearby, Captain. Permission to launch an away mission? And granted. And make sure you search for any sign of survivors. Away missions allow spacecraft to perform critical tasks off ship. But these are your primary method of recovering additional resources and survivors. They may also be used to perform reconnaissance or defensive air patrols. To launch an away mission, crew must first be assigned into a spacecraft. Each crew member will bring benefits or drawbacks. Exit. Use left mouse button to select a shuttle and press auto assign to automatically assign crew to it. Hint, you may optionally assign each seat manually. But let's see what happens with the auto assign. Be careful with that shuttle, pilot. Our lives depend on it now. Salvage opportunities may yield any combination of metal, plastic, composite, and ammunition. And performing surveillance operations in future star systems may uncover hidden salvage opportunities. View available missions. Select the spacecraft and press View Local Missions. The list of away missions, select the salvage opportunity, and then choose your crew shuttle to launch it. You may also access away missions from the journey scene, from the journey screen. Like salvage opportunity. And launch. My missions take time to complete. You can speed up time. Why not use this time to familiarize yourself with the crew? We got Abri, Seiko, No Saren, Whitaker, Eva. I'm not gonna worry about listing all of these people. There's there's like 60 of them. Granted, yeah, we do have some times we're just waiting for the away mission to finish. That's before we can continue with the tutorial. It's likely to be, probably the majority of the demo. My prediction is probably the demo ends once we jump. And it's basically just scripted to introduce us to all of the mechanics that are currently he developed. And then we'll just happen to have everything we need to jump. We recovered a load of composite, hey, Captain, and very useful, very valuable. No survivors will continue to monitor for distress beacons. My mission say, yeah, uh, understood. Be ready to mobilize for search and rescue. Jumplight drive standing by. Hey, Captain, on your mark. Crow of the Catalina, this is Euphora speaking. Our home is gone, but but this is not our end. We must go on. Brace for Jumplight. A jump is initiated from the bridge by interacting with the jump lever. Once you have captured the required jump light, hold the left mouse button on the jump lever to initiate a jump. There we go.
Bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch it. Sequence initiate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, do we have more to... Okay. It opens on our tail captain. Do we have more tutorial? Apparently, there's an 80% chance of success on a search and rescue mission. Let's do some surveillance, I guess. Not specifically telling me to, but you know, guess it just assumes that I know the basics well enough. In fact, it looks like we've got, I believe that's 13 minutes. Minutes before more contact. I guess we probably want to target another system for jump right away. But before we jump, we need the Zootopins are closing fast. We presumably need to wait for the away mission to finish. Let's see, we need sufficient jump light in order to do anything. Okay, view local missions. Currently doing their thing over there. Yeah, you know, jumping before mission has returned will leave it missing in action. We kind of don't want to lose people. You know, that's kind of contrary to our whole mission. Guess we kind of just wait for them to finish their away mission, and then we might want to jump soon afterwards. Then again, you know, we've only got so much that we can do. It's like right now we actually don't have the jump light needed to get anywhere. Spacecraft returning the mission was a success. Right? Like, do I get to where do I find out what happened? Oh, okay. Material extraction probable. But you know, might also be that maybe you never know. We might actually be like we're supposed to let them catch up a little bit so that we get introduced to like some kind of combat mechanics. And you know, I think that's where the fighter comes in. So just in case, let's have that already crewed. I like that Avery and Whitaker are appearance-wise basically the same guy. I just with a different shirt on. The big countdown disappeared. But nonetheless, they're getting closer. Now, think maybe we might actually want to target Lickness instead of Betulos right now. Now let's.
Jumplight Drive.
Now we can just initiate the Jumplight drive right now.
3, 2, 1.
The Celestial knows high gravity. It will slow our away missions. Still not really giving. Running the Topins are closing fast. Still not giving real any like specific instructions. Guess we'll do some surveillance and see what happens. Well, you know that could actually be a poor choice because because our away missions are slowed. I mean, hey, you know, worst case scenario, we find out what happens if the Zootopans actually catch up. probably is going to be cutting it a little close. Well, we are ready to jump, but you know, we need to wait. Okay, guess we can just go ahead and jump. Yeah, pause while I think we probably want to go ahead and jump. With only 5 minutes left before the Topans catch up.
Hold on, everyone. Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Guess that's the end of the demo. You just get 2 jumps. Bravo, Spacefarer. Thank you for taking the time to play our demo for Jumplight Odyssey. We're coming to early access soon with a host of exciting updates and improvements. Like, you know, hopefully, you know, more things to do. Granted, you know, maybe I could have taken a bit more initiative. Lastly, to support our project and stay up to date is wishlist and follow Jumplight Odyssey on Steam. This was just a small slice of our Starship Adventure sim. Many elements are work in progress with numerous features and much more content still to come. Regardless, we hope you enjoyed your time aboard the SDF of Catalina. Until our next adventure, Captain. Alright, I guess that's that demo over. Let's see. I think that's where I think I'm just gonna call it there. So thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Need it. Next stream game in general is planned for this coming Tuesday with The Sims 3. And next stream of either of these games will be sometime after they're released. Yes, I suppose. Knows if there is a next stream. Because you know, I could definitely see myself like streaming Jumplight Odyssey at least. Not necessarily Stellaris Nexus, mostly because, you know, it's Jumplight Odyssey has at least, you know, an end point. So Stellaris Nexus would probably be mostly a kind similar to Magic and GeoGuessr, a when I need something to fill a stream with this kind of thing. Or if I've got like a very specific idea I want to do for a stream. Yes, let's see. There even is a Jumplight Odyssey category is currently empty. I'm not even in the category, so as this is a Stellaris Nexus category. Could perhaps check out the general Stellaris category. And here's somebody we can raid. Needed. So they've got the LGBTQ UI plus tag, so good fit for a Pride Month raid as well. I guess we've basically got 2 of those left up to this point. And which but by the way, anyone interested in Jumplight Odyssey might also be interested in one of the potential all seasons that I've been working on for or AI list dungeon once I get back to that. As what at the very least one of the genres that I've looked at is space opera, because I'm thinking I want to do something kind of episodic. Because like Mythic has dedicated episodic adventure rules. And that way it's not this big long series with expectation to get caught up all the way maybe before joining a stream. And also just I've never used the episodic rules and they seem cool. But space opera tends to be a genre that works well for that, because if all you're doing is kind of the Star Trek style like exploration. So I'll probably have like some tweets out on some potential ideas as I've got for the first true season, which will probably be, I'd say, about 12 episodes max, so about half a year long. Anyway, thank you once again to everyone who stopped by tonight. Let's give this person who is streaming regular Stellaris, not Stellaris Nexus, a raid.